Well, I did an oopsie. Hello, I am under level gaming. This is Josh, and my oopsie was forgetting to actually enabling the phone's recording software to actually record my mic. I'm using the built-in recorder. And yeah. I'm trying to do the news story for Honkai Star Rail. I don't know how I didn't realize that trailblazing is all about having fun.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions, where we eat, drink, and play wherever we go.
Yep.
Blast? Expedition?
Yep, we're gonna blast you.
Yeah, wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
Nah, we can bring in
Hey,
this.
that's not what I meant. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be any surprise party crashers, like Friday or Saturday.
You're thinking of Sunday.
The Loufu has recently overcome a crisis by holding the war dance there, demonstrating to everyone that they've returned to a state of peace and safety.
Hold on. Shit. I doubt this. The benefit of using phone recording software is that I can draw.
But that's what everyone said before we went to Penacony. You'll be totally safe under the family's protection.
Exactly what I'm thinking, March.
No need to worry.
And also, we saw the trailer. There's a lot of danger there.
With all its hidden secrets. It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected the Xianzhou ships. Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests. Nothing too different from the Taiki and Roboball contest we've seen before.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal, we should probably head to Amphoria's for refueling.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop.
Alright.
With Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn us some favors before we set off. However, it may take a few weeks.
So that means we're not going to the Loufu.
Being an adult means maintaining relationships, whether we like it or not, Marge. Since we've been invited, it's only right for the Astral Express to attend the ceremony. So, here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Loufu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise. Meanwhile, you, March, and Don Hung will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
Alright, cool.
What do you two think?
Let's split into groups.
I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan,
Yep. I'm messing with the dot thing. You know what? I could probably afford to turn my graphics up to medium. FPS 60. Right. That's probably better for y'all. It isn't as obvious that I'm playing on controller right now, right? Not controller, mobile.
Kalinga Abyss. What does she expect to find there? Current research on the Leviathan merely proves how little we know about such life forms.
That's why geniuses are interested in that field. Science is all about uncovering the unknown.
Hold on. I think I sense new story here. Nope, nope. I want to do that. Transdimensional evolutionary theory. That was interesting. Have a safe trip, you two.
Don't miss us too much. If I stumble upon some cool Leviathan fossils, I'll bring...
Alright, cool. Neat.
Himeko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun. By the way, Danhung, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Loufu, right?
Yeah, cause he's been unbanned. He's been allowed back into the Discord server. I clearly have not had enough sleep. Oh, goodness.
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Loufu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended, and both the long-life and short-life species are still feeling uneasy. And that's why Jing Yuan wants to organize the war dance, to show that the Xianzhou Loufu is stable and safe.
Red flags. All of this. Red flags. Red flags.
And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Oh, are we just gonna get teleported right there? Yep.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories. You know?
Like, Don Han getting stabbed. So here's something for all of you. A poem by March 7th.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the twists and turns we went through.
That was probably
when we
a
first arrived on the Xianzhou.
reference that I didn't know. But it sounded funny, so I did it anyways. If anyone knows that reference, could you please tell me? Please? Please?
This time, we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals. And we didn't have to sneak in through the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth.
Too smooth. I don't like it.
Quite unusual, I must say.
Exactly. Come on, don't jinx us.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Nah. Oh, got a text from Yanqing. I'll, get myself something to eat before answering. Honorable Josh, I saw the Skyfaring Commission's notice that the Express has docked on the Zine show. Are you guys on the Loufu ready? Oh, by the way, I got a breakfast sandwich. This got to Starskiff Haven. I cannot speech. The general sent me to welcome you all at Starskiff Haven. See you in a bit.
Is the Starskip Haven always this crowded? There's
in front of the loom. It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Oh, frame rate, please.
Hey, you guys! Hold on a moment.
I've seen your kind before.
Did they just call us? Look at their outfits. They're from Penacony, right? Are you familiar with the Cienjo Loufu?
A little too much, actually.
We know a little bit about it.
We, in fact, are probably better off knowing less about the Loufu.
We're from Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
We literally just got off Penacony.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Loufu?
Why don't you ask the locals?
But the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the Loufu. It's so boring here.
I mean, yeah.
Ha, can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Penacony, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too. Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Loufu fighter jet.
That's interesting. So it's even larger than a regular star skiff?
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian star skiff.
But for now, all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
Making an arena out of a decommissioned massive fighter jet is metal. Just wow.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
Oh, yes. So you work for Dr. Eisenhower, or whatever his name is. Forgot. Dr. Edward, yeah.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Why not visit RM Alley?
Good idea. The everyday vibe of the Aurum Alley is a rare find on the planet of festivities.
Everyday vibe. Yeah, our clients have had their fair share of adrenaline-pumping dreamscapes. Maybe something down to earth would touch their hearts.
Thanks for the suggestion. We'll head to the Aurum Alley to gather materials. Maybe we'll run into each other there in a couple of days.
Look, Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go catch up with him.
Let's go. Actually, maybe I should turn a few of these settings down. I wish I can
Here
turn.
you are! Everyone, this way!
I wish I could turn down the resolution itself to 720p. Cause this game wants to run at my phone's max res of 1080p. And that's a waste on a screen this size. Honestly.
Hey everyone, it's been a while.
Well, it doesn't feel like it's been that long since we last saw you. But, Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yanqing, are you a little bit taller than before?
Oh, he's finally hit puberty.
We've only been away for a few months.
Josh is sleeping on Yanqing's cheek.
Huh? What are you doing?
Sorry, but after our previous adventures, I've become suspicious of whoever greets us first.
Right.
Do you have to be suspicious around me too?
Yes.
You know,
You have to be
last time we
extra
came to the
suspicious
Siento,
around you, actually.
The first person who greeted us was...
I get it. Better safe than sorry.
Alright.
Seriously, I've never seen the Loufu so lively before.
I was a bit worried that holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis might be too soon. But seeing the bustling Starskiff Haven, I understand why General Jing Yuan chose this timing.
Right.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travelers like you three who have come from afar.
Oh, so it's just a massive event.
With the war
Alright.
dance coming up, there's a huge number of visitors pouring into the Starskiff Haven. The Cloud Knights are working hard to keep the security tight. The general said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Loufu recover from the crisis. It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhuming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their blessings. Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's responsible for providing more than half of the Cloud Knights' armaments.
And then?
The Xianzhou Zhuming boasts skilled craftsmasters, and General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get a sword forged by him, I'd be on Cloud 9.
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum. He's been eager to hear about how the Express has been doing.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature, but whenever it comes to something he's interested in, you can really see his childish side.
Well, you're pretty much the same in that regard.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
All units, assemble quickly! Get ready to protect the crowd!
I knew there was something
I just mentioned
gonna go
security,
wrong.
and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong.
Right?
Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
You're just as jinxed as March. I love Yanqing,
What's that supposed to mean?
but I love Yanqing, but I'll bully him every chance I get out of love.
We'll go with you.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Combat? What? Tutorial? Enemies with this mark can enter the moon rain state after the enemies use attacks. Apply 1 stack of bloodlust. If your blood... okay.
Borison? Why are there Borison here?
Underestimated you.
This ends now.
It is new. Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
The dead return!
I'll just start attacking.
This is double speed.
I hope my phone doesn't get too hot to touch. That's my concern. Because the reason why I keep this game on low is to not burn my hands.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Alright, time to wipe them out. Not gonna get a chance to see what they do at Bloodlust. Nice one. Feet.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Just you stole her sword. Gosh darn you, Lee.
Wait, my sword! I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Alright. Do that. Go ahead.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Cianjo friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
But this shipment isn't even meant for the Loufu, and it's IPC's patented technology. Who do you think you are to conduct an inspection?
According to the protocol, all cargo arriving on the Loufu must go through inspection.
But we didn't officially enter your dock at all. We just sought refuge in your dock because we were attacked by the Borisons.
Looks like this argument could go on forever. Let's not get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
Alright. Let's let them argue. Got it.
How dare you detain our ship? Who do you think you are?
Rules are rules, man.
Who's in charge here? I need some answers.
Who are you? He looks interesting.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance
Oh, I think he's a nobody. Okay.
Top priority.
I've never seen that character model before.
How did Borison prisoners end up in Star Starskiff Haven. According to the protocol, Borison prisoners should be held on a starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this captain. This incident involves
Okay, no, he isn't a nobody.
Vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yenqing. The situation unfolded rapidly, and it shouldn't be held against the captain. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borison just before arriving, and the Juming's diplomatic vessel came to the rescue. They fought off the Borison pirates and imprisoned them on their ship.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borison near the Loufu, and the Juming envoys saved them? Sounds complicated.
Honestly, it gives me a headache, too. The Juming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Loufu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Loufu, the starskiff lanes are under immense pressure. The Borison desperados decided to put up a fight before the prisoner transport starskiff could get there. And that's what you just witnessed.
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the shackling prison as soon as possible.
I see. It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seed of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Much maturer now, Yenqing.
Much maturer. Nice grammar, March.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
I know, they're kobolds, right? Or did he call them the Borisons?
Those werewolf monsters are known as Borison. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borison have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Loufu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borison have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Understandable.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borison?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping Commission to see if I can get it back.
I doubt she did it on purpose.
No, it was definitely on purpose. You go file the report, and I go fix the popcorn.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
troublemakers around.
Why do you look suspicious? I don't like you.
Success and failure.
It's been a long journey, Elder Wyatt. Thank you for your presence.
Don't mention it. Thank you for taking the time to welcome me.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
How's everything going, General?
All is well when you have friends coming from afar.
Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Can you forge a sword for me?
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Oh wow, they synced.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Wow, you're so late.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the Loufu, the same as all of you.
Humble. You respect that?
So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jingyuin? The heroes who helped you at the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed.
Oh, there's the young again.
March 7th, and her. Without their help, I'm afraid the Loufu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Loufu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Alrighty then.
You're more than welcome, General Huayan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing.
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Loufu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yu Li.
So cute.
It's you! Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence. I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
Sword theft.
She helped me capture the escaped Borison prisoners at the Starskip Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borison prisoner. But, unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't
Skill issue.
and helped it hit its mark, that Borison prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yunli. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Loufu swordmasters.
What did you just say?
If you just stepped up and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone.
She does have her share of sentience vibes.
With all due respect, you don't honor your sword, so you don't deserve it.
Oh, you're getting called out, Yunjin.
Hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel, right next.
Yangqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful, because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borison.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship, most notably the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yunli, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say she definitely has that fiery edge.
She is a physical type
Such
character.
grandiose names. Some folks love to spin these fancy titles, trying to set the Cloud Knights apart. Yun Li is still just a young girl, a bit awkward and hot-tempered, so please forgive her if she's being rude.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. For now, Yangqing, why don't you entertain our guests and take Miss Yun Li to the inn? I'll find another chance to talk with you all. I'd like to express my gratitude to the Astral Express for helping the Loufu during the crisis.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
Nah, you're alright.
You needn't apologize, General Huayan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Loufu and could use some help settling in.
Yangqing, once you've helped our guests get settled, go to the Artisanship Commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Qingzu sent word that the IPC members are protesting.
And the IPC is also being jerks about it.
See if you can calm them down. Don't get aggressive. Just make it clear that the Xianzhou Loufu has no intention of violating their rights.
Let's violate the corporate rights.
I'm on it.
Alright. Leave the palace.
This is the report Ching Zhu just sent me. Let me take a look. Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. He wants me to try and help put the IPC's mind at ease.
Is this some kind of test from the general?
Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
I agree.
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC, with their non-stop corporate babble.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go.
It is the Loufu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intentions beyond mere spectating. Might there be any specific instructions from the marshal?
You're overthinking it, Genuine. As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior motives.
Are you sure about
However,
that?
I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind. Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. The title of Arbiter General holds a weight far greater than its literal meaning. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows. And one day, they'll eventually catch up to you.
Seems like you learned that the hard way. Could you be playable, please? I want to play the old man.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Loufu. As for the Merlin's Claw of the Yao Qing, she has come specifically for you. Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet? They say the Merlin's Claw strikes like lightning. Being late isn't her style.
She's gotten the hold up.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
As soon as she disembarked from the star skiff, she mentioned having
his
something to
voice is
attend to
nice.
and simply disappeared.
You must be the messengers from the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead. What does she mean? Tell me, what could be more important to her than coming here?
Exactly.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
You mean like the parted sea?
A spectacular view? Did you hear that, Genuine? This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
She seems like the type of person to just do whatever she wants. This is already so much better than the...
Drat. I forgot to ask you and Lee to return my sword.
This already seems way better than the original Loufu story. I don't think you'll ever get your sword back, my dude.
Unacceptable. Every sword is precious to me. If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson in swordplay.
I think she'd kick your butt.
By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the General seemed a little... reserved? Could it be because of Elder Wyan's visit?
Reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yaoqing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
Assumably, yes.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jing Yuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more.
Yeah.
Maybe they've come to hold Jing Yuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Loufu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of
Who's
the
Don
Alliance.
Shu?
Only
I
a single
forgot.
piece of incontrovertible evidence remains.
Because the Loufu story is largely forgettable.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Loufu, has resurfaced. But was it really a conspiracy instigated by the Antimatter Legion? Or does it indicate a traitorous intent from within the Loufu? Implicating Jing Yuan himself. Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish. The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking? Seriously, here I was looking forward to a carefree and enjoyable trip. But it seems wherever we go, drama is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit suspicious, not gonna lie.
I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived, and rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Loufu.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Loufu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Dan Heng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
I said there's been red flags going on.
Don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
Yeah, kinda.
Miss March is
Yeah,
right.
just shut it.
I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment.
I want to give him a hug.
Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you to your accommodations, I need to go to the Artisanship Commission to handle the IPC's protest.
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. You've heard of the 10 Stone Hearts? We've dealt with quite a few of them, right?
We dealt with 3. Stop. I don't want to end up in an IPC lawsuit. That's too dangerous. Lawyers are scary.
Into a scaredy cat. I didn't see you worrying about lawsuits when you wrecked that giant mech.
What giant mech? Did they have a giant mech?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the Artisanship Commission and meet them.
Where was the point where the IPC had a giant mech that we destroyed? I forgot. Brain too dumb. Alright. I think I'll leave this here for now. And let's continue the story later, because I'm almost at an hour, and I want my recording times to be more sane. So, I'll just leave off here. Make sure to check the links in the... Get the heck away from here, I'm doing an outro. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all the other YouTube stuff, and make sure you eat a peach like Akron is doing, and then leave a comment, and then share, you know? Alright, goodbye.